diffuser. Gunner almost losing his life in the process. Hot and cold with case in hand and still some utility there on the Capitao. I don't love this for M80, Jesse. Team Secret look like they've figured out these attacks. I fear that M80 might need to burn their timeout at the end of this round.
Well, they still don't have top floor control. Don't forget, Adrian gets caught rotating back down, but Noah is still up on top floor in a position where he can go for a big flank, and there he capitalizes.
He's got another two. It's long range, and that Vector is not the gun you necessarily want in that engagement. He'll try for a second time now as Diffuser toiling over on the floor down below. Diffuser's too smart, though. He punishes Noah from that position. Now Jude and Savage find themselves stacked up on the same spot on red stairs. Caught on the wings by Hot and Cold. June was first to die in the previous round, now last alive this time. He's got two over on white stairs. He'll run into one, seeing the gridlock. He's given his position away. And this is going to be a pixel fight, Jesse, as June backs away, allowing these attackers to take up space by the A-bomb site.
Very important he plays this position smart, Parker. He cannot overextend.
All he can really do is stop them from getting into position. He's lost the crossfire, firing through the wall. He's on limited HP, but he gets hot and cold. The coverage from Diffuser not good enough. And then he goes out to flush him out of his position. You gotta be kidding me! The hometown heroics as June saves the day and Secret's lead grows by one.
And in true German fashion, not an ounce of emotion on that face. He's got a job to do.
You need to get EMPs to deal with the mirrors and play the Hibana. We talked about this before the match, guys. We need to clear them out slowly. We're not clearing. We're just trying to get them. And fuck me, guys, if we get the advantage, we have 5 versus 4. Let's not go chase frags. We talked about playing slow, so let's do that. Pick them apart. That's how you win. Use flashbangs, use EMPs, and get rid of these fucking mirror windows. Calm down, slow down. That's all I'm gonna ask of you. Because it's in our own hands now. You know how to play this game, you know how to attack this map. So slow down, take tempo, take control of our own fate. Take control of the game. Let's get this fucking done. Get some energy up. Come on, boys. You're fucking dead right now.
Literally aren't making sense. Lock the fuck in and let's win this.
My. We saw the scoreline just a little bit there on the screen. 19 kills between 2 players on the side of M80. The rest of the team at 6. And the same frustrations that Fabian has been saying in maps 1, map 2, and map 3 are now still present. You need to play your own game. You're letting Secret control the tempo. Stop that.
And there's no doubt that Fabian's one of the best coaches in the world, but his timeout feels a little bit minimized when there's an arena of fans cheering "Let's go Secret" around these players. They've got to lock in and just focus on the words of their coaches. June has given an incredible amount of life into the Team Secret on the stage and all of their fans. But there's still more work to be done. The scoreline is only 5-3. The job is far from finished, and if this one finishes the way that we saw it in Swiss, we've got plenty more of Cafe to see.
This is one of the powers that a home crowd has. If you've noticed, every time M80 has called their timeout, the crowd has gotten as loud as humanly possible. Whether that's an intimidation factor or it's to drown out their opponents. I say opponents because most of the crowd here might as well be the 6th player on Team Secret at this point in time.
Yeah.
It might be working to throw a little bit of nerves on the side of M80. But again, this is a team that had the crowd against them in Manchester. It was a year and a half ago, mind you. Well, you're kidding yourself if you think the crowd was favoring that Beast Coast roster. No. And yet the adversity only seemed to fuel the rise on the way to winning that championship.
And this is critical. They immediately pop one of these mirror windows. That's something that I've been talking about this whole half, and something Fabian touched on as well. They know how to counter this, right? They talked about it before the game, apparently. Bring the EMPs, bring the Hibana, the Twitch as well from Hot and Cold, secure up one of those 2 positions. Noah loves this operator on this
Protect the
map.
bomb.
He's playing it non-stop on Cafe. They've got to find ways around it.
If you've got a mirror available, holding this top floor becomes an awful lot easier.
Keep an eye on
This is the way as Zombie slips through, you can see how the station there, the piano push the back, things off so well. June's been quite intense to start things off round after round after round, and has not been the most successful defense yet again. And M80 now has the round from lead.
He's a risk taker, Parker. There's nothing that's going to stop him from playing aggressive, and that's what you need from one of your entry entry point in the window. Nice.
Wall's done!
To that 4-on-4 and
5 seconds to insertion.
How did Mosley determine to take that out? That seems like a
Increased surveillance on bombs. Op 4 has a diffuser.
Mosley is answered back by Gavin, and now a 3v3. It seems to happen an awful lot. Early action, deep on. Neither team has decided advantage.
Watch out for Noah. He's tucked up on track wall. I'm not sure they know he's there, Parker. They're looking for their corners.
They flash themselves somehow wandering in, potentially to their doom down to Savage. Looking the other way for Kino. Adrian is there. Noah hits with the backstab. Only able to get it down, not secured. It's all up to Adrian as Gavin will likely be retrieved. Job gets a little bit harder. They might bait him in. He's got a good read on the Hibana. Adrian misses his first set of shots. Kino keeps moving. Repositioning over by White. He has to link up with Hot and Cold. Case in the hands. Successful diffuser plant for M80. Adrian will drop, taking a drone along the way. M80 has a good idea as to where he will be. Pings coming out from Team Secret to aid the only player still in this. Ring around the Rosie, yet again, potentially. Hot shuts him down. No match point for Secret. They'll have to dig a little bit deeper. Right now, one round separates these teams.
Yeah, you gotta get more at the I love his decision making. He knows that everybody else in the server is top floor. It's gonna be Adrian hunting down Kino. He's trying to pick up Gavin. All of these players are
A bomb has been located by Op 4. One Op 4 remaining.
Immediately pivoted and lost that 50-50. Cotton is not able to and even if he is, there's a high likelihood that Adrian
Loading back!
to cut you down the side. So even though the contribution, Jesse, doesn't appear on the scoreboard.
Bro, why would we ping him, bro? I thought he was.
Played 4 bomb sites in their first 4 defenses, and Secret will do just the same. They go down to Kitchen for their final defense of this bomb site, of this happen. Savage has decided he's going to run on this clash. He's hidden it through the prep phase, so and they will not be aware that this is coming their way. And if they
15 seconds.
You know, on this list, this is an excellent shield counter for the defenders.
10 seconds to go. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Terrible ping, dude.
One thing to worry about is going to be Mowgli. Lurking around Pillar, lurking around Mining. He's the one guy that might be able to get a kill and stop some of this soft reach. Ooh, I say that. Adrian wants to get involved too. Okay.
As you gave praise to Doom in the previous round for how fearless he tends to be, there's a lot of fearlessness on the side of this Team Secret squad. Some might call it hubris, others might call it a calculated decision, but either way, if you can be aggressive, it's something that the defenders have not done an exemplary job of so far today. Looking at all 3 maps that we have seen, defenders have for the most part been favoring these anchor-style entrenched defenses where you allow the attackers more map control than maybe they deserve.
Yeah.
It's been tough for these defenders to wrestle with that. M80 very quick on this middle floor. Half of the round has gone by, tearing through, taking away the security of those defenders down below in the bomb site.
Gavin does a great job dealing some damage onto June, playing the Maestro, deals with half HP, and kind of forces him to stick inside of Bakery. That's 2 defenders now playing from that position, and they're going to have a tough time getting back into the bomb site if the vertical coverage is good on the side of M80. The plant here, of course, will come down from the hatch. It's going to be covered by those Sens walls, and the goal will be to get it just tucked inside a freezer. I say all that, they're actually angling towards Bakery, so this is a bit of a twist.
They are almost certainly setting up the idea that it's going to be a freezer drop.
Secure the bomb.
Secret seems to be aware of this, but you've got no powerful position. Oh my goodness, an unfortunate kill. And it's going to
Loading the mag!
Oh, that's not the knife you used it now.
10 seconds.
Passing one!
5 seconds to insertion. Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs.
M80 have dug deep, tied this up. We'll need all 12 rounds in regulation, but I suspect, Jesse, we might need a couple more after.
Falcon stack time is eliminated. We need one for Mr. 2.
Shield deployed!
I mean, Jack, I love the way that you guys are playing. I really think I like the defense as well. But just make sure that we are playing this as a safe once they are in the map, okay? We are having good info on that. We just need to coordinate a little bit better for the reactions to be on time. You know, like, for example, I'm pushing bomb, I'm pushing something, so we can react off of that a little bit better, okay?
The same thing every one of you guys. You said like, right? Make it on
No, there is time for this guys. They will be split because they need the floors and the lanes to clear all the stuff that they're doing. You know, let's wrap that around, guys. Okay, let's go.
No, can you actually play it by round 11, map 3, it is all mental here in the server. There's been Twister doing a great job with that. But have an actual calming voice. Settling things down for a minute is going to be even more important these next 2 rounds.
Reload!
This game is tightened very quickly, and the supporting cast on the side of M80 has woken up. He was critical.
He shoots, he scores. That's a drug for us.
Even in terms of his kills and deaths, and instrumental in setting up his team doing a ton of damage along the way, though, not securing those final kills.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know.
And he's 1 HP.
But now that the mirror has been
Op 4, last stop standing.
all 3 bombs like that on the bottom floor, he gets flushed a little bit. He goes to the Jaeger, he'll be very effective in locking down the position. That steel jumper onto the Maestro. A new look for the top floor bomb.
Friendly, last operator standing.
For me is, what do we see from June? Does he play a more aggressive role, defending like he has multiple times on this second half?
15 seconds left.
Play a more conservative
Go. Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
so it certainly looks like a more conservative style defense for them.
Yeah, and I think M80 are super happy for that, right? They're not going to give Secret the opportunity to take these early gunfights, because look at their lineup. They've got Grim, they've got Capitao, they've got the Blitz as well. When this execute comes in, Parker, it's going to come extremely loud.
Grenades tossed in through the skylight, caught by those magnets of the Lamar. I don't know if you saw the stack up of gadgetry by Adrian. Orange were able to show it off, but he was sitting over by the Evil Eye Cam, and almost every ADS, I think it was, situated around him by that new bound.
Wow.
Look at that. All 3 ADSs, a mute jammer. He's got intel from an Evil Eye Cam not too far away. One frag grenade. If all those ADSs are down, we'll clear it, but that's not going to happen.
Watch out for Mowgli in an aggressive spot. There's a run up from Savage, as we say this too, just outside of Bakery. They know he is here, but he's not moving anytime soon. Mowgli does go down, aggressive inside of Piano, shut up by Hot and Cold, so it's even more important this flank works.
Kino being tased away by that Maestro Cam, and he gets dropped as Joom is there on Pixel. Diffuser, the next one, fed into the meat grinder. Down goes Noah. Savage will die too. M80 doubling up on Team Secret. Winner of this round moves to match points. Joom is last man standing, being watched as M80 all shuffle their way towards him. Joom has made his job a little bit easier and now has to take all of these remaining engagements isolated. They've read him from the spot on Skylight. Doom still keeping himself alive.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
M80 moved to match point.
The North American mental was unbreakable in the last couple of rounds here on Cafe. Hurry up has slipped away through their fingers.
Wire deployed.
Now they're on the elimination streak. Just the in that round.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Gotta reload.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Bomb located now.
After we praise the depth on the supporters and the supporting cast,
Laser gate in position.
they have not been able to the way that they're pushing these offset plays. Early picks help greatly build the
Reinforcing wall.
Dispatching in a day.
both of these teams, even when they're
The tides are rising and Secret are barely keeping their head above water for now. Somebody's got to be a hero this round, Parker. Somebody needs to step up and get them a lead. Who's it going to be? Noah on the class is unlikely to be that main spear point that gets the first frag. Adrian looking to get aggressive here on the cocktail balcony, and Nitro Cell could do it, but not commit to it just yet. Gunnar, his target, ran far away, so unlikely to land.
Remember the last time we saw an engagement over by that white stairs window? Hopefully,
Loading new magazine.
look at this. M80 will go for the knockout punch. Immediately by Secret Savage finds two. Diffuser the only one to get one, and he grabs a second as well. Now pinned down, getting shot away at by Pillar. All the while, the rest of his team not in position to capitalize off of this. It was an excellent run, and now Seeker can fall back and regroup. Good news, though, that he's still got two great operators on Secret. Intel from the Pulse. He's got an operator and a half on that clash, Jesse. The shield acting is almost as if it's its own operator. Bomb site now. They think they have football to take it. The sweep will come in right as Diffuser looks away. Diffuser about to go down. Shield planted. Diffuser shutting down Noah. He's got every kill in the
15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining. One friendly remaining. You've reached the time limit.
What he can do in the server. He has the best tool against things in the upper bracket. Struggled a little bit in that moment, but then when things are all against the line, he steps up for his team, becomes the hero for M80, locks it down in both the early and the late round. What a mental from M80. What patience to be able to hold that one down after so many things could have gone wrong. A 5-3 lead evaporated from Secret.
The most frightening part of this M80 team is not what happened inside the servers, what happened in their heads, Jesse.
Yeah.
The ability for them to dig deep and make that comeback work against one of the best teams this year. We might be saying goodbye to Team Secret, but boy, oh boy, did they win your hearts or what? I guess not. I guess not. I guess they're fair weather.
It's a solemn moment, Parker. I mean, you can see it from Fabian against his home region. He knows how much it hurts to lose in moments like these because he's been here so many times before. But there's no doubt Secret will be back. It's been a great tournament from them, and they're an amazing team.
Now, and M80 will be in action later in this event. They'll await the that'll be coming up in the G2 wildcard matchup, which will be occurring in just a couple minutes. Gunnar did a lot of his talking inside of the server, Jesse, but I've got some good news for you.
What's that?
We get to hear what he actually has to say on stage.
We do indeed. The secret is out. M80 continue to ride their wave here in the competition. I'm standing by here with Gunnar. You said it to me as you walked up here. Inevitable.
I mean, Secret, they love going up early on us and then shitting their pants, and we come back every single time.
We need to locate a bomb.
I'm inevitable against those guys, I guess.
You proved it there in the serve, and you've got no fear when it comes to becoming public enemy #1 in front of an audience. Does it not concern you a little bit that this crowd might turn against you even more as the tournament rolls on?
No, honestly, I hear a lot of cheering right now, and I feel love, so I don't know what to say. I feel love.
Drone has located a bomb.
You and your team one piece of advice, it would be that Fabian needs to swear more when he's giving you guys. What do you think?
I would love that, guys. When Fabian gets mad,
10 seconds.
I love that.
5 seconds.
What performance from you and the team. M80 live on, and of
You've
course,
located a
we still
bomb.
have
Make your
one
way
more
to its
series
location and
to
defuse
wrap
it.
up here tonight. Who will continue to keep their head above water? One more to go when we come back.
roadside assistance, trip planning, hotel discounts, and more. You're always
Argus set!
Recover the
Bro. Can we not ping?
The diffuser is now secured.
And why would you still go for it?
Diffuser is no longer in your possession.
I got you.
Down to one friendly.
We have claymores. Why are we not using them?
4 last stop standing.
Powerful relief from 7 of your worst cold and flu symptoms at a great price. Fast, powerful relief, everyday value. Contact.
The diffuser has been tested. All friendlies have been eliminated. locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. Insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
What it means to these players is always something beautiful to watch, and you can see obviously disappointed. He wanted it for his family, for his crowd, for his country. I think he put in a lot of effort into this, and I think we can praise him as well. Considering only a few rounds away from making it further, it was already a beautiful battle. But wow, what a match!
Another crazy best of 3 between these
Security is active. Protected at all costs.
It's really a final of a tournament. We've been lucky enough to see it twice during this tournament. I love it about the final. And you can't not talk about Fabian also in the back, making sure that the entire squad is all locked in together. It seems like whenever things get tough, bring it back.
And it was Gunnar once again. You look at him here on Consulate going absolutely crazy, dropping 13 kills, bringing back into it. And I think he was really the motivation behind and able to sit here. I think every time they needed pep talk, every time they needed someone to step up, every time they needed someone to
last operator standing.
The server in the gun. That crazy rush away.
Op 4 eliminated.
If it wasn't for him and making nothing here, and he continues broadcasting with so much skill, so much consistency, and he even dropped more kills in Cascade on Consulate. He just kept on going, and I just feel it. The momentum from the Manchester Major somewhere. It's nothing. The wave is growing, and Gunnar is not going to stop.
I was thinking it, and you've just said it. That's crazy. Yeah, no, this call, obviously, it's a similar vibe where they're managing to find rounds where strategically they don't necessarily win them, but they find pockets that they manage to find their way into, get the kills, even the very last round where they got it over the line. They have no right winning that round. And Gunnar himself played a lot of Cade inside the cafe. You know, it's not like he's getting to be on all of the big explosive ops. You know, there's no Tubrau, there's no Fenrir, nothing like that. He's playing some Cade, playing some shotguns, and still managing to drop numbers like that.
Positioning is key on all the maps that we've been in this series, especially on Cafe Dostoevsky, but at the end of it, it's just pure performance, raw teamwork, I have to say, from M80. Though, let's take a look at our bracket and update you on what's been happening so far. Team Secret already defeated Furia, so those are out, but also Secret knocked out by M80. We are left with one final best of 3 for today, gents. Look at which one!
I still cannot believe that Furia and Secret are both out for me. They were absolute favorites. Now G2 and Wildcard, I'm super excited. I want to see a European team succeed today. I want to see G2 go further.
We were looking very, very strong for an all-European final, and, you know, Secret getting taken out there. G2 are obviously still in the low bracket, still in jeopardy. It might be all hope on Falcons come tomorrow.
Well. We won't have to wait, though, till tomorrow to get an incredible matchup. Maybe you can put a bit more into it. There's G2. There's Dokin that got himself stomping. They're getting ready for their matchup, and they're playing.
Oh, yeah. It's all over, so.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Cluster charge going up. Cluster charge activated. Cluster charge live.
Crispy chicken from Taco Bell.
Can't get my panel up.
Op 4 eliminated.
New balance. We got now.
So, how do you want to do this?
Wanna buy your way? Wanna put on real pants? No. Wanna take her for a spin? Okay. Wanna pre-qualify at the park? Getting a little dizzy. Wanna get that car? ASAP. You wanna do it your way. Wanna drive? CarMax.
As teachers, taking care of ourselves is taking care of our students. AG1 gives me a little bit of kickstart to my day, and I know it's full of ingredients that help support my immune system. I've got a whole classroom counting on me. I don't want to miss a day.
When you walk into a Burlington, wow, you're walking into amazing prices and style. Because at Burlington, the deals aren't the only thing turning heads. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else? Burlington deals with wow.
Have you told him yet?
Told me what?
We only accept certain forms of payment, like iron ingots, calorie shells.
Is it serious?
The world is moving quickly these days, man. So we can all agree. Come on, let's be real. Your currency's not just old, it's not working for you anymore. What do you want? You want a robot? You want a robot? I'm not saying we have to change who we are. I'm just saying it could be a lot easier if we bang through like Cash App instead of.
How do I pay for this?
My friends, one of my and your favorite things to watch over the past couple of years in Siege, especially in streaming, has been 1v1 fights, and tournaments have been put on by some of our wonderful content creators out there. And we thought, why not team up with Xbox Game Pass to make something fun out of it that you can be a part of? Take a look.
Taking it with me, woman, and becoming a hero. I can't become. Doing it, doing it, doing it. I ain't gonna stop till it's done. I never want me.
Protect the bombs.
Swapping mag.
Setting trauma pack here.
Op 4 has located the bomb. Be ready for assault.
Changing mag. Secured the wall.
left.
Swapping mags!
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
And you can play in all regions in the center. So number one in each region, NAL, NL, FA, and APL will be going to the Invitational. Paid to Paris to compete for the title of World Champion. And I cannot wait for it. We saw it in Reload, how fun it was. We've seen it all over the world with players playing at home. This is going to be a lot of fun for us.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a completely different battle when you go into 1v1. How to use your utility, how to get information. It's a different beast. And when you get to experience that compared to regular rank, regular siege play, you have a good time, especially when you know you're better than the other opponent.
I was going to say, I think it's harder than even being a player, having to do it with 5 men on your roster. Having to pick and choose your utility, how you treat the 1v1, and then the caveat of it, you get to and then participate in some of that. I mean, it's definitely quite the experience.
Gunnar versus Jinxie Grand Final. There's a lot that we can imagine in a moment like that. Though, my friends, we have to move on to our final best of 3 of the day. G2 takes on Wildcard. Another NA hopeful to go against G2. Let's have a chat about this team that really in more ways than one.
And I missed
More
that.
success on the stage.
I mean, we do. If you look at the way that they went through the group stages, they've beat 3 APAC teams to get here. The only game that they've really looked that dominant on was in their matchup against Secret. Because the way that they play is a very double-edged sword. They have a lot of ups and downs when it comes to the way that they find success. They're one of the worst teams so far when it comes to opening kills, but Doki is one of those players that has been the lifeblood for G2 at getting those opening kills, maintaining the advantage for G2, and he is the main player that has been finding entries.
Yes, I mean, Doki has been very instrumental for a lot of G2's success. Not just even inside the server. He's very animated. He's hyping up the team. And you need someone like that to be able to step up in moments, whether your back's against the wall, or he's reiterating and hitting the nail on the head that you are the better team. You're in the better place. That only cultivates the moment and lets everyone get behind that off of it. And why we're seeing them back on the main stage trying to bring home another title under the G2 name.
That's Big Daddy Doki, but he's also been known to be someone who kind of flip-flops between the two. And in general, G2, you never know which G2 you're going to get throughout the game. That double-edged sword is always there.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at their game specifically against Falcons, they were consistently losing those opening
15
kills.
seconds left.
And the only match that they actually ended up winning was Lair, which was the most
10 seconds to go.
Loss of opening kills. It was 5 to 10. And the reason they were able to win that was because
5 seconds
they
to
had
go.
such big individual players. They had the most amount of marks in the most of this in the tournament. One of the fastest teams at getting those entry engagements. And that's a double edged sword. You will the whole one very quickly, but you have so many amazing talented players that can clutch up huge rounds.
I think that's a key thing with when you're looking at this G2 roster is they can switch on a dime. They can change that play style at any given moment, and I think that's an important thing to take away. Sure, they might not be getting some of these opening engagements going in their favor, but that does put the pressure on them then to highlight each individual's performance to be able to take it up, take the space, or just take control of a certain scenario by not having that man advantage going in their favor. So going into this game versus Wildcard, you're going to look at that. You're going to look players like Doki, players like Sonic to really step up, walk away with that opening kill, and keep it going in their favor.
Now, one team I personally enjoyed watching a lot through Stage 2 and here at the Munich Major has been Wildcard, and they're up against the wall here, but you love to see this team just putting numbers on the board.
Oh, you absolutely do. I mean, I don't even want to call them an underdog at this point, given the performance that they've had. They've gone toe-to-toe with some of the biggest names here, but just recently, I mean, their game against NIP, where we see time and time again these players being able to step it up, and I really want to highlight players like Baby Shark and Bay, again, this being their second S-tier event, coming to the main stage yet again, just like we saw in Reload, and dominating the stage, being one of the best players on this team and leading it for us.
I mean, I really love seeing how good they've been in the trade department. They're the best team when it comes to trades. And specifically in that NIP match, Baby Shark was one of those players that was so elusive on the roam, constantly setting the tone for his team, being able to never have a round counted out if you're Wildcard.
Well,
secure the bombs.
Wildcard under the microscope, I think we have to take a look at this.
We absolutely can. We've already highlighted time and time again. Wildcard.
Swapping mags.
Be advised, the bomb location has been compromised.
On round 7, where we would then see all of Wildcard being in a situation where they
5 seconds left.
Spiker now knows he can move and crowd upon the Wizard, which then puts them into
Op
the
4 has located a bomb. Now critical action.
into the bathroom while also feeding information if someone is pushing into that main hallway, which then allows Spiker to go for the rebound off the desk, where they then flip the win condition and put it into their favor. Continue to watch Baby Shark still applying that ghost pressure, makes contact if he can play it. Pino holding for that gym window, Dash gets back up, Spiker understands the player's coming, big 1v1 engagement. Spiker now understands who the process of elimination. Pino can this is where Spiker especially in this game versus G2, is they understand Pino is needs to be done. It comes from Dash, it comes from
Securing the ball!
And you can clearly see Spiker's not being able to step in here. He's waiting for Dash to be able to do that. Spiker then pushes the Spiker, Baby Shark gets straight up, Spiker gets the trade, and this is where you can see Wildcard really start to come alive here, but it's definitely going to have to be even better going against this G2.
Absolutely will have to be in a case like this. Thank you very much. A lot of pressure on Wildcard. Spiker has to break moments in this, but you have to move on. One last for day number 1. Wildcard we're going to Night Haven. Let's go.
And that's a perfect thing for Wildcard. Obviously, they're 7-2 throughout the whole year. It's their best map by far. And then G2 going with a confident pick for themselves, but also a very good map for Wildcard. We've talked about it. The 3 best maps for Wildcard are the exact 3 maps that have been picked and led up into the Slider of Sky.
One enemy remaining.
That's where that moment came from. Spiker making the call. Let's play aggressive. But I do want to go back to the Night Haven lab. They're starting out the best spot. This plays into G2 playing a little bit of not only beat them on their strongest side of being on defense, but like I said, that mental game. If Wildcard can't find their foot on defense, already talking about them struggle on it. This could easily be a 2-0 sweep from the side of G2 if they get in the head of Wildcard. These are the 3 best maps for Wildcard. This is absolutely an ego madman thing from G2.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
And all of the maps going forward, you know that Wildcard, if they get those 4 rounds on defense, the map's already won.
Is that what has to happen, or are you in general imagining, okay, map 1 is going to go to Wildcard regardless? What's your prediction?
Due to the ego challenge, I'm going to say the first map does fall in Wildcard's favor, but again, it really is going to come off the backing of thinking at least end that half in a 4-2 split. Yeah, I think it'll at least be 4 rounds. I agree, first map will go to Wildcard.
Very excited to see it. I don't know if that's going to be right again or not on this one, though. My friends, it's time to kick things off. Wildcard versus G2. Ian standing by. Let's walk it in.
Munich, are we ready for one more series tonight? Tears of pain and joy have flooded this stage so far on Play Day 1 for the finals weekend, but one more ship must sink tonight. Let's welcome G2! G2 arrive with their young gunners firing and their World Championship winning veterans locking in beside them. If this blend of raw talent and proven experience clicks at the same time, then they can absolutely run through anyone here in Munich. We know exactly what they are capable of, and this crowd will
secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
The tide.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
Predictable factor. This team defies that. We know exactly who they are. They are going to stay alive here at this major.
10 seconds.
Text trail. Area deployed.
5 seconds left.
New camera feed up and running.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Well fortified. Stokie ahead of this final frontier. Let's start with you. You've had to reset and get ready for another tough challenge here.
Good, we prepared for the game well and we're ready to go into it. And we're resolving to win. The pressure is against us. So.
Pressed against them, they say, but I'm imagining what you've seen here many times before. So on a personal level to deliver here for your team and this crowd.
Yeah, that's giving Montreal vibes. Do you remember? Same kind of setup? The G2 armies came to watch the home team. We're going to deliver. We got this, don't worry.
Have you got any concern about the crowd here? Because they're going to be against you, that's for sure.
I mean, same thing with Nib. G2's going home tonight. It's the last game they're playing here.
All right, fist bump. This is going to be electric. Munich, are we ready? Let's get into our last match of the night. The brightest prodigy in Siege, G2 have fought their way onto the main stage as they look to spark another lower bracket miracle. 5 young prodigies keep the dream alive. This team is ready to recreate the miracle of Manchester.
I can't even remember who these guys are.
They're shooting. They're Jay's probably angle right anyway.
Is obvious. The potential alone is not very great. Only one team here to secure a place in this semi-final. So what a way to close out the Friday here at the Munich Major. G2 versus Wildcard. G2, the sensation, led by an American for Wildcard. A run already so far at this major, and they're making waves.
Yeah, very excited for this matchup. The crowd very electric in favor of one team.
Well, it's G2, of course. No surprises there whatsoever. Wildcard, of course, already played earlier. Knocked out Nip. Now for G2, of course, benefactors of a double elimination bracket did lose 2 Falcons not that long ago. They get their second chance now against the Wildcard team that, having already played today, you could give them some kind of advantage. More experience the arena, the stage, the vibe. They already know what they're doing. They're ready to go.
Does that translate to get all 3 matches in this series? The best anticipating was number 1, Cafe, second on the agenda.
15 seconds.
G2 are incredible on that map.
That is the big match.
I'm reloading. 10 seconds to go.
It feels like that's the 50-50 match. If that goes the way of Wildcard, it gives them the best.
5 seconds to go.
Go the way of G2.
Op 4.
Organizations have been working so hard to progress the results. They're still looking to add their first trophy to their captain.
And don't forget the Wildcard earlier this year, back in Rio at Reload, they actually made a pretty decent run. This is not their first foray, but certainly the biggest opportunity and biggest run for this roster. For G2, it's really trying to get back to former glory, led by the young sensation in Stockton. How do you think he's going to go in this series?
I mean, so much expectation on him to do well, but we've seen throughout stage 2 of EML and even here at this particular event, he's been performing well. They've injected youth into that roster. Despite that, G2 have such a significant advantage in experience at this particular moment. Over 550 matches played between those 5 at this kind of level. Wildcard at about half that heading into this afternoon.
Oh, the crowd's certainly going to be on the side of G2. For Wildcard, it always does feel like maybe the deck is actually stacked against them, but I think they relished that challenge. I think they love coming into this matchup as the underdog. It puts all the pressure on G2. That is now further magnified by the fact that we just saw Secret get knocked out. If G2 fall here as well, the EML that is only then 1 team remaining going into the Final 4.
Pretty insane that we may have more NA teams remaining than EML at the conclusion of this matchup. But I think G2, we have to frame them still as favourites, and we're not getting drawn in by the bias of the crowd. They still go in as favourites based on statistical analysis, etc. They have such a phenomenal roster, but Wildcard, they have that aura about them at this particular event that they could do damage. They continue to be that dark horse threat.
There is one player I wanted to quickly touch on. He was on the stage not long ago. It's Stokie. What a tournament he's been having so far. 11th.
We need to locate a bomb.
He has been a top dog. He's the fastest player as well in terms of getting position. The team has been his best. So G2.
Your drone has found a bomb.
No surprise to see who the favorites are.
56% back in the lead for this matchup, and I think that is right on the money.
The wild card, they must overcome this European juggernaut that has been building steadily so far throughout the year. The lower bracket, second quarterfinal is on the way.
10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
A chance of Let's Go G2 ring out around the arena. Wildcard fully now know they are in hostile territory. But it should not faze them one bit. They come with their map pick of 19 the Labs to kickstart looking like a lower bracket run.
Starting out on defense as well as fans roll through these first 3 rounds. Looking like it may end up being a couple of bananas off the battery. Physical on that blade, maybe Labs in similar fashion to Levensis on the exterior. Hard breach. We do see some switch up though, at least on the side of the defense. The bandit is left up, replaced though by the Clash.
A 70% defensive win rate on this map over the last few months for Wildcard. They will be difficult to break it down, but credit to G2. The 5-1 overall record is at 74%. 23 attacking rounds on this map. G2 has won 17 constants. For me in this series, this feels like the most 50-50 for this elimination lower bracket quarterfinal. Win and you go through to tomorrow, lose and your time at the meeting comes to an end.
One friendly operator remaining.
For this opening round, with Wildcard starting out on defense, they must go off to the best start possible. I believe on the desk framing this as needing to be something akin to a 4-2-half in favour of Wildcard. Gain that advantage and then put them in a position in which they can defend against it on that attacking half.
So command server first up top, Log, the best defensive side, but it does come from early.
Four last operator standing.
These two teams, it's a matter of who can keep their head above water. The going does get tough and the pressure gets applied. G2 on the attack to show us what they have in this opening round. Double kill setup does mean they can break free comfortably. Doki and Alamau playing the Blackbeard and the Monty.
And double shield for the attack, and so U2 will be critical defensively. Triple Nitro in play for Wildcard, so keep an eye on that, especially for the mid to late round. May even be a world in which the defense pivots and plays below potential as well as those constant potential for Con.
15 seconds remaining.
Is lurking below though, so that's something that makes you mindful of. The Deimos.
10 seconds. No longer in your possession. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Available for Wildcard will have to be G2. Leading side push at the moment. Not a lot of pressure. Over towards IT. Have a look. Still reinforced, still electrified. And allows Bay to play Rafters quite comfortably. But this slow push from G2, they've manifested that themselves. This is the way they want to play the round, and it's playing out in their fashion. Alamau gets up to electrical, can start to now peek in towards the site, garner information.
Minute 25, and Red Ping's inside makes it
Difficult for the defense. Wow. The demon from below captures one above, and Dashdo does get the trade. Limits that damage, that opening kill from Loira. And a way to kickstart this match in a 4v4 into the final minute. On the toughest defensive side of the map, G2 still look viable. Blaz will rotate towards Rafters. The picnic onto Doki, the Blackbeard goes down, and a couple more to follow. Wildcard, and a flurry of kills. Give themselves the 4-on-1 advantage. Alamau by himself on the multi, little to no chance. As amazing as Alamau is, was not winning from that position. Strong defense to begin from Wildcard.
Yeah, in that 4 versus 4, G2 still with double shield up, but as they look to transition control from Con into sight, the Vault animation leaving them vulnerable. Sharpshooting from Wildcard, good read, able to dismiss it. No trade on offer either. And the North American outfit off to a good start.
In a couple of categories as well between these two teams coming in, they've got quite contrast between them. For instance, G2, the third best attacking team at the event so far.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Defensive team. In that round, Wildcard have only been a weapon for attack, and for G2 only tanks for defense. So clearly both teams have
Your drone has found a bomb.
Wildcard cannot get these defensive rounds, especially in this and not give G2 the advantage. Certainly then tap G2's own defense, which has been lacking at the event so far. Wildcard get 3 to 4 rounds here. And puts G2 on the one going into the second half. Here's the statement from Wildcard. Head over to Boston for the second round.
10 seconds to go.
The plant win condition for these two teams is approached in
5
a very
seconds.
different manner. G2 are ranked 13th at this event, Wildcard 4th.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Try anything, Morris. I won't hesitate to gun you down.
You're finally showing your fangs, Ash.
Loading mag!
Away from the objective there. Wildcard wanting G2 to grind out map control. Again, shielding play on out. And the usual still with this, but it will be a time sink for the attack. And Wildcard looking to contest a little bit towards cafeteria. But look at these castle barricades that haven't allowed them to play a bit more on this first floor.
Reload!
On the bay. Look for the one tap as well down the end of the hallway. And it doesn't follow, it is broken into. That goes the way of G2. And it's the risk that you run in Wildcard situation by opting to try and defend on that first floor.
But now Wildcard will be looking to adjust their risk factor in the round as well, sensing that a player down basement, if they peel back, they'll be under a lot of pressure from a squad that is so good at trading out picks, as highlighted previously.
Lewis and he's running Microsoft, so he's likely to maybe be basement to try and deny those vert positions on the first floor. He will make
Drop the diffuser.
push coming though from G2, backing in their system, not wanting to go in too aggressively. Dash now on the move, ends up losing his battle in lounge. Dash with the
on the way.
A huge round from G2 to unlock this defense on Wildcard. Frostbite! But it has also baby shot.
Down to 1 friendly. All friendlies have been eliminated.
Such an awkward round now for G2, but with manpower, they should still be able to trade out this round. Plenty of time.
40 seconds, Blaz over towards assembly. It just lands them both off. The double from Blaz secures the round for G2. A round that should have always gone their way after the early and mid round. Spiker through. Well, a wrench in the works. G2 get the result 1-1, both on the board.
And rewarded, having to grind out that map control. The castle utility made it tough. Stomper did a great job over towards 9. He got the pick. Deathmark's providing value to the mid to late round as well. And obviously, Diffuser did drop, and it got a little messy for the side of G2, but able to pick themselves back up and equalize that scoreline 1-1.
It's a big round win for G2 to get rid of basement. Certainly one of the more main sites on Ninehaven Labs. Get one nice and early in front of the home crowd as well. Maybe settle the nerves for G2 going in as the favourites. Wildcard, I don't think would panic too much though off just one round, but they cannot allow this to snowball. They need the defensive round wins in this half.
So tertiary in play, storage control. The pulse brought into the composition for defense. And a side with so much verticality on offer, Dash has a critical role in gaining information for his team and enabling the quad nitro in play for Wildcard.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
What I like so much about G2 so far, it's only 2 rounds in, but just they feel very in sync on their pacing, entering the building, really utilizing that Monty shield of Alamau to allow him to go in first, get information, get deeper position for others to then follow.
Drone has located a bomb.
Conclusion of this third round, whether or not Wildcards will opt to ban out that Monty. Loira, another opening kill for G2. Yeah. Make that 3 straight for a team that has been below 50% in that metric
10 seconds to go.
performance. To be top 4 when it comes to conversion. So they're really going to
5 seconds to insertion.
That's going to be a big help for G2. And the Warriors are wild.
Found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Make sure you don't deviate from the plan. Understood.
So the pressure now once again on Wildcard to consider playmaking, taking a risk, trying to equalize. But it's tough.
Reloading!
Information Les Hansen on the belt have been able to place some really valuable information. Again, don't like to view on the board for G2.
One in storage, one in warehouse. Both of those Valkans still up dash, cycling through them, so some information at least for Wildcard, even without mechanically from Stockton. Still over a minute remaining. The pacing from G2 has been so impressive. They've secured IT. They can go for that storage hit.
Locked area!
First floor, I mean, maybe Sharks even in basement at the moment. Hansen has rotated back up top floor. Could be the point of difference later in the round for Wildcard. I don't know about Proctoring.
Reload!
These men believe they're not going to go storage. They at the window. This win. Now have 40 seconds left. Wildcard look like they're stumbling. The pressure from G2 is mounting. Alamau has been incredibly patient, not giving away his life for the last 30 seconds. Advantage. Micah does still have an eye for there, lose Kansas. Atlanta goes down in deep inside of control. Watch by Loira, committed now by Alamau. The Nitro almost eliminated and then Baby Shark follows up with the quick second. Maybe in a close point, but Wildcard now have the numbers.
Doki up above has the first playoff, just needs to defend blue stairs.
Doki watching top blue, Stomper, separated. He's over the warehouse. They did not play together as of right now. Doki, big second as well. Even to back up numbers, no longer an advantage. But Doki, all the back to so far it's been his tournament. Baby Shark will sit and sit. Will have to now pray. And there are no players answered in Munich.
Another massive multi-kill for the side of G2 here at Munich. Great position from Doki, had vertical control and was mindful that blue was going to be the position. Immediately contested. Wildcard tried to trade, but Doki too good, height advantage.
15 seconds remaining.
Nicely over towards warehouse, and overall a pretty well
10 seconds. Down to one friendly. 5 seconds remaining. The time limit has been reached.
For being able to get a flank out, so forcing that post-fight scenario, not something we've seen a lot of from G2. And they're throwing the multi-kill for Doki. Another one, the best team in the tournament. When their players are able to find so many multi-kills, it gives them such an advantage in so many rounds. This time it was Doki, and other rounds it can be Loira and certainly Stompin. So much firepower on this G2 roster.
I'm messing around. I really don't care.
Unfortunately, a little pause here, but I do see the sign of kitchen cafeteria hovered. And Doki has not only been so active inside the server, but even, well, he's been very vocal as well.
And as we enter round number 4, Mira and Monty taken out. We've seen Alamau on the Monty frequently throughout this matchup. It's aided them in especially these long map clears, so we'll see how G2 adjust.
So 2 rounds straight for G2 sees them take an early lead. not just on the scoreboard, but the fact these have been attacking rounds sets them up nicely. Wildcard strength has been their defense so far after Major. And now a test early, and they go to the tertiary of all tertiary sites. Kitchen Cafeteria and Night Haven Lifestyles is not one that is in the common pick pool. Wildcard, do they have an ace up their sleeve?
It's been played 56 times in 2 competitions throughout the year. The reference second floor sits about 570 play times. That being said, this side, oddly enough, is an even, straight even 50-50 attack defense.
If G2 can make this a third round straight, really puts the pressure on Wildcard. Maybe even then force out an early timeout in a pivotal half. You have to remember, this is Wildcard's map pick. Baby Shark gets their first opening kill of the half. Gets rid of Blaz, so no ram, no boogie auto breaches, and less damage through those floorboards.
Really now limits the vert potential of G2. Blaz trying to enter over towards Con, get working with those auto breaches.
Stompin's got one as well back, so 4v4. And that was bang on the vigil. So less roam power now for Wildcard on the board, and all evened up.
Still, they can't help but feel it's a trade in favor of Wildcard. Without a buck to follow up on the vert, this is still going to be challenging for G2 to maybe go for their original game plan.
Might have taken away the Monty, but the blitz is still available, but no, not for much longer. Blown to smithereens by Kansan. The Nitrocell from below connects. Wildcard will take the lead back once again in the round. Stompin at the window, positions, ready for a cutoff. 2 more gas babes for Dash as he unleashes the first one. Has good information, and so far Wildcard do lead the round. But G2, the masters of the multi-kill, can certainly bring a round back quickly. Doki went for the spray around the corner, but did not connect. Stop it from behind. Well, Doki was the one that basically drew the attention of Dash, but was stopping from behind. The team synergy from G2 will pay off.
Dash doing the best he could from that particular
Secure
position.
the bomb.
Some time and a bit of util from G2. Now even now, 3 versus 3 with a 10. That could be a potential difference maker.
Ball reinforced!
I don't think it's going to
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
G2 have had so many clutches at this event, and they
Bomb located by Op 4.
so many highlights. What's one more on the main stage as well? Is now required. Stompin the run straight into Spiker. No highway real.
Base Nitro!
Lloyd Nitro. Loading the mag. Really disruptive. We saw the initial kills on, took the video that breaches off the board. Dash did a really good job to absorb the util over towards lobby, and despite dying, it left Stompin lack of utility late round as well. And then don't forget as well, the reposition up above was really, really good for Baby Shark. Super disruptive in the latter portions of the round.
Unfortunately, Dash keeps having issues. So another tech calls in play too. The command server now. This really does to me. This is the most offensive side on the map. Wildcards need to make it 2 rounds straight. Get to at least 3 rounds. 3 rounds might put them in good stead at minimum. And so ultimately, the importance of this round may be higher than the others. Another tech pause though does delay.
Changing fast! Loading the mag!
Poor Baby Shark. I don't know what he's done to deserve that, but anyway.
Well, he did get the open kill last round, so they probably should have. That is the one and only open kill though for Wildcard throughout this map. Something you highlighted earlier in terms of, in fact, both of these 2 teams running below 50% in terms of open kills thus far at the event. It's a big difference maker.
Reloading, cover!
Get their opening. Give a lot of confidence.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
So they're getting a lot of the metrics that they've been good at so far at this event going their way, G2, and even tapping into some of the metrics that haven't been their strongest. But yet Wildcard putting up a strong show defensively. And then now get to go command server, which would set them up nicely to close out the half in the sixth, likely on basement.
Certainly not to overshadow Wildcard, though. They have had 15 multi-kills at the event so far, and actually heading into this matchup, G2's numbers are somewhat skewed given they've played, I think, close to double the amount of rounds than them heading up to this particular point. So they have firepower, they can be dangerous, not to be underestimated, and that's why they find themselves in this very position right now against G2.
Well, his pause is not helping either in terms of which team can build momentum. There is none so far in this game, and that's kind of the beauty of it. 4 rounds played, we've seen elements of G2 at their best. Strong fragging power, multi-kills, getting opening picks. And for Wildcard as well, to be able to withstand a lot of that on certain sites, it's hard to split. I mean, this is the map that where, for me, again, mentioned at pre-show, 50%. Whoever wins this particular map, certainly for me, becomes the favorite. There's a lot of pressure on this one, and then you add in tech pauses, and well, it just compounds.
To be fair, though, the road doesn't get much easier, especially for Wildcard. Map 2, Cafe, G2 with a phenomenal record on that map, so they're hinging a lot in terms of the overall veto, finding success here on Labs. If it falls apart here, there's every world in which G2 could
secure the bomb.
And that actually looks like a pretty decent map for Wildcard, doesn't it? So naturally for Wildcard, if they win this,
Walking mark!
Reloading! Cover me!
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. 5 seconds left. Located by Op 4.
well, an aggressive timeout. Saving it for maybe when things will go their way. And he uses the confidence that if they can get a couple more rounds, it sets them up the best to close out the map later. I like that. On the front foot, even though it's only a tactical timeout, every little thing counts. And a lot of the times we know, for the team that takes their tactical timeout, there is a small percentage jump in round win. It is there. But this is going to be a site that's very difficult to win for G2. Back to top floor, command server, 5th round. So far, nothing separating these two teams.
5 seconds left.
And so we return to this top floor, and with the Monty taken out, banned for the final few rounds of the half, we do see a pretty significant pivot from G2, and they'll need to now navigate around that, how they want to try and take space. Do they maybe put emphasis a little bit more this time around on warehouse side? They have both that Grim and Capital combination. Could be valuable in dealing with Bay. If the Azani is still up in position on that corner of the map, it will be very, very difficult to disrupt. Very difficult side G2. How are they going to again? A little bit late, certainly got deep electrical.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Currently holds on the smoke for Wildcard. But he did lose some damage.
Op 4, last stop standing. Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it.
3 matches available for Wildcard.
Located the diffuser. Destroy it.
That drone economy being chipped away at. G2 with some semblance of map control over the
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Electrical, etc., that they've really started to unravel. Big focal points in the second half of this game to try and tidy that up.
Not a lot of switching though on the attack from G2. It's still largely focused on this meeting electrical side push. There was a drone from Braz into IT, but again, the way that G2 are posturing, it's pretty one-dimensional. Loira's droned out garage as well. Nitro activated by Canton. Ineffective. Air jab to go out from Alamau.
As it stands, there's no serious split pressure here from the attack. No on blue side. That said, Alamau able to just drive his way forward.
Well, why not just go direct, says Alamau. Indeed, not a lot of split pressure. Loira might come in on the blue side of the map, but still so far, not much towards Rafters. But Blaz, last second, rotated back around to IT. Played the open angle and got the kill onto Dash, and G2 now on the verge of breaking through on this site. It would be huge. Drop shot work from Baby Shark was not needed at that moment, and it's flawless from G2. Utterly flawless. Gives them the lead. They take the top floor of Nighthaven Labs. Doesn't get more crucial than that. That is a huge loss for Wildcard.
And what a moment there for Alamau, his first opening kill of the map thus far, but it's opening kill number 4 for G2, dominating that metric at the moment.
Protect the bomb.
And with the lack of split pressure, that very moment in time, it's on the line, making it and executing it as well as he did.
The opening kill again for Wildcard. They added a bunch of pressure. IT not fully opened up, but Blaz had an angle that he was able to play through.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
Direct gunplay, but you know what? That's playing to the strength of G2.
Reinforced wall!
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
They're going to be up against it going into the second.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Wildcard, and that opportunity has already been
Gotta reload.
successful outcome from this point in time. But still very much possible. We have seen glimpses of really good siege in this match so far from them. They're dominating that now for the final round of the half.
G2 have played incredible on their attack. It goes without saying, hence why they lead. Wildcard now need to withstand takeout basement. Last time out was the first floor contact. Lost that battle. On the site makes it much more comfortable then for G2. Hold on this site defensively, Wildcard, and must do so now. Hey, will find the opening kill. Over towards Rafters, shuts out Loira, no Dokkaebi. A big hand for Wildcard. No logic bombs available. They can maintain the roam a little bit longer without the threat of the Dokkaebi.
It really does bolster now these defenders offside. Spike up, the only player three on the second floor at the moment. So just with better. So with the player down, it's going to be a real challenge to play any kind of trade game.
Reload!
Avoids a bit of damage. Doki trips off the stairs. Got company down below as well. Wildcard starting to retreat players back towards the site. They know that time is starting to dwindle. Taking good progress though is Alamau towards the next stage. Doki up the ending stairs as well. G2 are starting to posture for this side hit.
Made a good peel from Wildcard and bolster their positions on side. And Alamau under a ton of pressure, but Doki behind him finds the kill.
Big kill from Doki, and Alamau's now slipped into the site. He will go to the site.
One Op 4 remaining. Friendly last operator standing. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
To my left, my right.
Making his way to take out Bay. But Doki does more work on site. Spiker got one with the Nitro, but Bay now the only one left. 30 seconds, more than enough time now for G2 to grab kit, reposition, and keep pressure on Bay. Taking the battle against Stompin. Looking for the peak vendetta shot. Stompin doesn't land, but he no longer needs to be. Bay has to now make the push. He has to take the fight and clear this out. You've got to go, Bay. Better stop it in your way. A fourth attacking round for G2 has set them up perfectly in the first half of Nighthaven Labs.
Yeah, really clean attack there from G2 towards the tail end. Doki aiding the Blackbeard, and then despite Bay having positional advantage in storage, Stompin finds the death mark, forces him out of that position, immediate pressure, opens up that route towards the objective, and despite a good initial roam there from Wildcard, it goes unrewarded.
Well, it's early days, it's only the first half. It feels like it's been a long one. A couple of tech pauses will do that, but G2 just look like they've got too much firepower for Wildcard. I mean, for the series as a whole, Wildcard, are they maybe not up for the task of a juggernaut team like G2? They've had a great run so far. And for the North American team, not the half they were searching for. They needed the defensive rounds. They fell.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
The Nomad out of play. To me, that suggests that we are going to see a road-heavy G2 looking to play into their strengths.
Well, can Wildcard set the tone?
10 seconds before insertion.
The second half, so first round of the second half, and you guys are going to attack around the top.
5 seconds before insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
North American teams to handle on their own map pick. Cafe to follow after this is not potentially just go like a Wildcard. They need to get themselves back into it here on live. Aggressive early from Moira.
I like the confidence here from Wildcard. The look in particular. Baby Shark has a critical role in the round to be able to work around and find a playmaking opportunity when it arises. Often on this top floor, it's a small window.
Reloading!
To try and hit, particularly on that split push style. He has a big responsibility in this round.
Activating code.
How much leeway Stompin gets on blue as the water. They get aggressive, just this way. Need to take a big chunk of damage that on the back is pushing the wall. What is the element? Like in another big goal for C2. Wildcard are ready to Baystar needs to get involved. Stompin will hold and try and deny this IP push. He's got to have strong element.
Some information for the attack. Like a big
kill on to Spiker. He will fall. Bay needs to win the fight from a back. Baby Shark don't come in.
I'll give them a call.
But now needs to go and do it on himself. Alex Harris has no chance whatsoever. Top floor held strongly by the defensive G2. A 5-2 lead.
That's another big multi-kill for G2 in this map so far, and from 3 we missed and then started out over.
Recover the diffuser. One friendly operator remaining.
One another so dynamically.
We have been eliminated.
Of defeat. G2 requires just 2 more rounds at the opening map of this lower bracket quarterfinal. And while it was a contested top floor, came down to the 3v3. G2 were just so well poised.
I'm just trolling in unranked.
And again, as you said, another multi-kill. So much firepower on this G2 roster.
I just love that final phase around there from G2. Instead of sitting back, playing passive, allowing them to take space, maybe even think about a plant, they completely revert that mentality, push forward, deny area, and well rewarded there with round win. 5
5-2 scoreline. It's such a tricky path now for Wildcard.
I mean, it really is. I mean, I was not expecting it to be this much of a blowout. And that's the credit I think that deserves to go the way of Wildcard and the way they have played at this event. Certainly came into this map with expectations, but G2 are smashing those expectations. Doki, again, another big game from Doki for what's been a big tournament. Let's Wildcard know all about it inside of the chat as well. Stomping, searching, thinking about this push towards Electrical. Pulls out the SMG, wants to take the tight angle, fight. Now maneuvering around against Dash. It's an easy headshot for Stomping. He goes double digits, and it gets Baby Shark up close in the face. He was indeed not blinded by that light. And G2 with a significant man advantage here on basement. Stomping, running rampant up above Bay. Will put an end to his shenanigans. The Wildcard are still looking down and out in this 8th round. Bay and Kansan so low on health. Completely up against it here in this 8th round, surely for the duo.
Massive health advantage for the defense. Doki with 4 keeper barriers available, 3 gas spades as well for Blaz. Everything's still pointing towards a G2 round win. But I think we've seen Jones score in worse ways before, so we still have to just take our time and let it play out. G2 that sometimes they're about shooting themselves in their own foot.
Incredibly strong, well-coordinated siege. Good news for Bay and Kansan, they still have 1 minute. But that 1 minute feels almost daunting, and for them it will probably feel like 10 seconds. And even with this time for Kansan on the buff, and Bay as well with the boogie auto bridges to try and get some bird control. They're so far finding nothing. Alamau, Doki, Blaz all falling back. Over towards Exo. 40 seconds, still nothing found for Kansan and Bay. Desperately seeking to gain a kill before the drop. Into Animus goes Bay with the kit in hand. Still 30 seconds. Able to vault in, but lost that partner in crime. All down to Bay. Still has time. Wins his 1v1 against Doki. Must now do it against Alamau and Blaz. He will opt for the plant.
Needs to try and isolate these picks on the fake.
Wants to go for the peak. Now must go for the kills. Bay trying to bait out these swings. Nothing happening from Alamau though. Does not move. Not just yet. Takes the fight. Wins the fight. Indeed he does. Bay tried to make it interesting towards the end of that round, but he was always up against the tsunami of G2. They've now got themselves 4 map points here on Nighthaven Labs.
We need to locate a bomb.
Shaping up to be a dominant opening map for G2, but it's a timeout for Wildcard.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
I heard the next map in there, so I meant probably not good signs if you're already thinking about the next map. So the Wildcard falling on the attack of Labs against the G2 team that is just running rings around their opponents. Yeah, this one almost feels like a stun. Down for Labs and would need to hit something crazy to bring this back. Really, what these last few rounds for Wildcard need to be is a form building moment. Even if they get 1-2 rounds fall short, keep that form then into the combat. Cannot get 7-2 here by G2. But the players that is effective at going into cafe, the map pick of G2 might be too much for the North American team.
And what a change of fortune.
Got a Claymore ready.
If you look back at this head-to-head at reload, G2 use their extended mag, expected to absolutely smash Wildcard. They themselves on the receiving end of a 7-3 victory, going the way of the North Americans. Of course, unconscious different happen only months ago at this point. But G2 formulating their revenge here, and an opportunity to really lay it.
You locate located a bomb.
Foundation in this best of 3.
Defense so good. Girls back there hitting form on the time. And then teams like Wildcard are simply just in their way.
Wingward's ready.
Which is a major threat.
One friendly operator remaining.
They have dominated this map of labs. Solely theirs.
G2 punishing Wildcard. There's only been one round in the open where G2 is very advantage. So it feels like we're getting closer and closer towards them taking the map.
And a player like Bay as well, someone who can certainly unlock rounds for Wildcard. Eliminated early on the Ash. Less firepower. Taking their time, but down a play at Wildcard. Need something to go their way, and that is not what they need. The Dash has been having problems. Tech towards us early, and now comes back to mid-round. Players now need to try and save this map in a 3 versus 5. Kansan pushing connector, clearing out electrical, but it's not fully clear. Spiker gets Stoke and Kansan wins his one. Against
15 seconds.
But Stolpen still has something to say in this.
10 seconds remaining. We have been eliminated.
Doesn't look like Wildcard have a ton of information to feed towards Kansan, so breaking these two apart, Blaz and Stompin, is going to be quite the task.
I'll be able to clear.
Labeled the king, Doki, airing his name inside of the chat, says to Kansan, you've got no chance against the new king of EML. 40 seconds remaining.
No, that's my fucking eyes.
Drops in towards storage. Needs to isolate and create the 1v1s, of which Blaz and Stompin are separated. Plant into storage. Blaz now making the move. But Blaz gets the intel and now knows that Kansan is off the plan. Stompin will hold prone. If Kansan overpeaks this, he will lose his life. But now with 10 seconds remaining, needed to make the move, but the king will take his crown on this opening map of the lower bracket.
I need Schwend in this team, bro. Without Schwend, who would be first pick? Like, actually.
Yo, Stompin's trash.
Who's stomping?
Wannabe Siege Pro.
Heard of him.
Good.
We need to
Good. Heard of Checo?
Oh.
Boy.
Oh.
The Kings of Siege.
Don't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a single bell. Never heard of them.
They're PC players.
That's why then. For me, I was in the pro league, so they must not be pro if I don't know about them.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Be patient in there. They'll come to us.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, that guy's lying out of his ass.
I need a truck for all this.
go!
America, we are endowed by our freedom with certain unalienable rights.
Throwing flash. Loading new magazine.
Last stop standing. One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Introducing transfusion. Classic golf beverage with a taste of grape, ginger, and lime. More energy, more fun, more rounds. Buy online now at 5hourenergy.com.
Fuck! They ran to my ops. Who to play now? No, run, Grim. Run, Grim.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. You must locate and defuse a bomb. Bomb has been located.
Bro, and of course! I die. I get off my cam just to die.
Online and active. operator standing.
You can see somebody hitting aqua stairs for the flank as the whole team swarms the site. They overrun wildcard, and there's no one direction that you can look at. If you lose the 1v1s, you lose the man control, that's where you lose everything. Gunfight and where from the back end, King's it up.
I mean, it speaks into the individual prowess. Each one of these players is need someone to be able
Crazy, man.
we already talked about, they weren't converting some of those, now they're doing it. Well, we got two youngsters doing work on their own sides of these two teams. Stompin' and Baby Shark. Listen, we got to make some noise for King Stompin' because he's clearly here to play. He's came into this event still being a top 10 player, and I don't think that's going to tremble anytime soon. You heard Zenox say he was coming here to take the crown. He absolutely has. Now it's just a matter, once we get into map 2, that he takes the throne.
I mean, love him or hate him, you're going to be watching. He is so pivotal for G2's success, specifically coming alive on the main stage with the crowd behind him. It's only amplifying him, making him that much better. And now the whole team from G2, previously in the group stage, it was only one player here and there, usually Doki. Now everybody's waking up.
Exactly. At the right moment, it is G2 that wake up for it, and they demolish their opponents in match 1. We'll take a quick break. When we get back, number 2 for the series begins.
Secure the bomb. Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage. Your location has been compromised. Op 4, last stop standing. One friendly operator remaining.
I don't even know why we even blitz.
Yeah, we did a good prep by then. Like they show already like twice, like the cafe here. So like we just prepared like enough. I hope it's gonna be enough. And also we are not the best cafe teams in the world, and they need to be like bem aquela against us because like our map pool now is so strong. So yeah, I think like we are confident for our map pick, and that's it.
I would love to know, but you just talked with your team.
We talk a lot of like about the energy. Like this first map we were disconnected. Like the communication was very bad. So like trying to figure out about that. Like talk more on defense, create more plans, create more plays. Because that's the thing. If you are disconnected, we can't win rounds, and consequently you can't win matches. So that's it. Like it's more about behavior, not strategy thing. It's about behavior and bringing that energy back.
Two different teams, two different regions, and the one combination, they both have Brazilian coaches. There's something about having them behind you that really helps out. Of course, Ramalho and Lagones on the other side has a ton of competitive experience, and part of it is knowing how to get your teammates rolling, how to get that energy moving. Maybe it'll help out Wildcard.
Yeah, you'd like to think so. I mean, Lagones has really shown a lot when it comes to the timeouts of how he's talking to his players. We saw it and we spoke about it, especially the casters in the previous match against NIP.
Protect the bombs.
He doesn't scream at his teammates to get the energy up. He tells them exactly
Why did we go
what
downstairs?
they need to fix. It worked out in the NIP game. G2's a different beast. And I think that's the way what Lagones was talking about and realizing that nobody was talking on the side of defense. And that's such an easy thing to do because you have to
Swapping mag!
where you need to stop, where you need to move around. That's the struggle about starting on defense when you don't have strong hands. You don't have those combos where we couldn't even get a start on their attack. So it's really even more imperative starting defense here on Cafe that they
Throwing the bait.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located the bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Wall fortifications done!
Similar to the same thing
Alarm!
in their phase, it was about momentum. It was about bringing the fight to phase. They need to do the exact same thing here to keep play aggressive and learn to be able to dial back.
A little show.
So we head to Cafe with G2 taking the map pick away from Wildcard. They now return home to a map they feel so comfortable on. Wildcard, it's not been good history whatsoever. G2, the home favorite in done.
Throwing the bait.
Only a 5-4 record for Wildcard on Cafe this year. It's not been a good whatsoever, guys.
Absolutely not. On the flip side, however, G2 this year, 7-1
Throwing proximity alarm.
record. It would be quite astounding if they lose this map.
It would be choke levels. They're that strong. They played so well on the opening map. Now to finish the job on Cafe, Wildcard teetering the line between progressing in this tournament or being eliminated. As Doki lets them know in the chat once again that they are on the edge of elimination, that maybe they have some fear within them coming to Cafe. Do not have any fear.
The bans for this opening half on the side of defense, Charlie and Falk, and the attackers of Monty and Dockerby. Looking out. It is particularly unusual. Losing Dockerby would potentially hinder G2's ability to garner some map control and information. We'll see how much.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Passing our minds back to Labs. They leaned into that Deimos really heavily. It rewarded them well.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
And of course, I hit him.
They won that 7-1. Absolutely cleaned them. The good news for Wildcard is they had to, of course, play recently and found success. A 7-3 win a couple of days ago against FaZe Clan on this map. Both teams coming in with their previous match of Cafe being successful. But only one will walk away, making it 2 straight. As we head into this second map, must win for wildcard or their time in the beginning major comes to an end.
Fireplace mining for the opening round, and as we can see, some good initial drone work already from G2, garnering information in towards that objective itself. And they spearhead with a red drop early on in the round.
And wildcard need to make sure they don't go too much in one camp. Can't play ultra defense, but you also don't want to go too aggressive against a team like G2. Alamau bringing the aggression early, straight into mining. Forced off it. No longer in that plant position, but now has to move. Nitrocell almost found the kill. Smoke will now plume. Glasses will activate. But Kenton knows it's not safe to swing out. Wants to take the battle at the window. Alamau will stick the plant. It's a full-blown rush from G2 that's finding success. Now Wildcard must respond and do so quickly.
Alamau is very low on HP, so needs to be mindful. It's still possible for Wildcard.
And there is still a Nitrocell as well for Wildcard. In the hands of Spiker. Big kill though. Stompin gets involved on Cafe.
Secure the bombs.
Huge advantage now for G2. Looking to take an opening round on Cafe. Stompin again. The King will get involved. Lean forward, Baby Shark. By himself, CG.
Feed active.
Already. G2 want to get into the heads of Wildcard and see what it's made of.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Beautiful opening attack there from G2. The red drop straight into sight, directly going for that plan, evading out utilities. Well and truly,
10 seconds left.
That will slow them.
Down to 5 seconds.
Completely swatted by Stompin. That was good for Wildcard.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
They might try to keep an eye on Nothing is going their way. That's going to change the world. Clear up fast zone. A current being swept out to sea.
EDD mounted, don't stand.
We were full control of this series. It would seem staggering to think that there's no indication of that happening.
Hey and Kansan are the two big names who have performed well over the last few months. Unfortunately for them, and I suppose the squad as a whole, not a single player in this series firing above a 90 EPS. Never mind 100, not even 90, so they are well and truly trailing in this match. Here on Cafe.
Stompin now. 173 EPS. Someone will need to stand up and put on a heroic performance on Cafe if they're going to have any chance for the North American outfit. Pacing, the control of this series has been their strength. Wildcard otherwise, if that lead slips away, as it did among even lads, it may be the same result.
Moving mugs!
One Op 4 remaining. Friendly
Lot.
victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
That they will not go out of this series quietly. Finally, successful wildcard, flawlessly at that.
Intriguing idea there from G2.
I don't even know who fucks to play anymore. They've been playing.
Into a corner laundry. But the fight doesn't go their way. Wildcard snowball the round. Can they build though into something bigger? That's the golden question.
That's the question. They need some momentum. They need some form. When we found the 2 rounds back on Nighthaven Labs, they were stumbling all over the place. An early defensive round on Cafe might just stem the tide. It certainly will stem the bleeding. And for G2 though, they'll feel like it's just straight back to the drawing board, no problem. But so far 2 rounds and 2 rather aggressive rounds from G2. Will they switch it back up and change the tempo?
Potentially, it is top floor to follow up. Typically, again, as naturally is the case on Cafe, it tends to go one side or the other in terms of how aggressive the attack really is. You have the ability to go direct and really...
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. has located a bomb.
Difference maker for Wildcard in this series.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
An early opening kill.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Connected with is a Doki big chunk of damage down the hallway. Wildcard middle team, big revenge. Now the pace will want we need to start getting more information.
Drone is ready to go.
Isolate somebody on defense.
It also means there's no more corner of power
Blood active.
One op 4 remaining.
Reloading! Alamau rotated the other side of the building, got on the rappel, found the kill. Now makes it a 3v3.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Oh, then.
And then this clear out to Spiker is beautiful from Loira. Baby Shark should get one, and indeed he will. Made a meal of it, and then the down onto Doki. Can he find a way to clutch this round for Wildcard? Loira versus Baby Shark in the 1v1, but the demon will be in Baby Shark's nightmares all night long.
Wow. Massive round from G2, crawling their way back. It didn't look great. The early portion going the way of Wildcard, been able to grind it out, find information, find playmaking opportunities. The Rayora, the value from her was phenomenal in that round. And then able to lock it out in the 1v1. It's yet another clutch for G2 here at Munich.
And yet another round that Wildcard really could not afford to concede. Timeout for Wildcard.
They did the attacks that we didn't stub, and right now maybe they're gonna start doing the attacks that we studied. So maybe they pay. Okay, one thing that we can do, let's go mining. For you, Kenzo, play the echo on bomb site, you know? Like
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
the mining complex. Okay,
Changing mags!
If you wanna like play more to fight factor, you can follow the more room strategy, or like if you like the more
EDD deployed. Stand clear of window.
like we can do the more extended and help the top man. Don't let them go for the execution. Okay guys. They're there and be careful for the reception bit. They're gonna money come back guys.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Setting the welcome mat.
Wall secured.
Deploying welcome mat. Using shield.
Great for ambush.
Switch off from Alamau. The reset G2 had on the defensive Wildcard was sensational.
I think the key takeaway from that timeout to look at now for the rest of this half is try and disrupt execute. Try to prevent G2 from going the set plays at the end of the round. So anticipating Wildcard to play a little bit more aggressive, to play a little bit more disruptive, try to whittle down numbers before the end of the round.
Baby Shark aggressive in the window once again. 7-2. No one else on the side of Wildcard has got more than one kill besides Baby Shark. Frenchman doing it all.
Op 4, last operator standing. You have been spotted.
So the Capital and a lot of utility available to the attack. Expected utility time to be very strong. These next few rounds, if G2 tries to flush out these key power positions, it's going to be very tricky for Wildcard to withstand that utility.
Playing a lot more of the map this time on the mining side. In the first half, Microsoft got too far and below. How now able to avoid it.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Blaz will clear out wide. G2 again just going about their business. But it's been cleared out. Wildcard force now second floor.
There is a lot
Here's dedication!
from G2, the faults, the flash grenades, frags as well. It doesn't necessarily net a kill, but now gives them a fortified position to work the rest of this push. They have the burn potential from Stompin, they have the flank watch as well with the gridlock and nomad combination.
There was a bit of information guarded by Bay on the Mozzie with his drone, but that was subsequently just shot by Stompin. 60 seconds left in the round. Still no opening kill. 5v5 heading into the last minute. Dash is low on health. Baby Shark holding red stairs. There is another drone over towards Pillar on the second floor for Wildcard on the defense courtesy of Bay.
And he's going to lurk below Nitro for the plant denial threat. That could be a huge difference maker, especially in combination with Kansan on Echo.
There is a big emphasis here for Wildcard to play from below, but only the one Nitro in the hands of Bay. He'll need to maintain that position. Kit rotated now from Blaz. 30
No,
seconds, another
stop
crucial
it.
round. Wildcard must gain the advantage quickly. Baby Shark will hold red stairs and needs to win this fight comfortably to then get involved in defending the site. Forced down by that flash grenade. 15 seconds, rotates towards Kochek. The push now for G2. Coming to fruition. Into train goes Blaz, looking for that mining plant, and it's a triple stack kill from G2 to gain the advantage.
Larry.
Baby Shark does get one. They need to deny Blaz
Oh,
on this plant.
wait, why am I even trying? I'm supposed to be trolling.
But it is going to be Wildcard that steal it at the death. The yokai to save the day. The Echo does his job, and Wildcard steal a crucial round that they were all but certain to lose.
Wow. I mean, that's always the threat when you leave it so late in the round to execute. If the Echo is up, if there's a Nitro up, for instance, it can be pivotal in the round. G2, they found picks, they found control, but weren't able to clear that piece of utility. Massive difference maker.
Wildcard are just hanging by a thread. These pivotal plays are keeping them alive, keeping their heads above the water. 2-2. But it was such a flurry of kills, and again, showcasing that firepower of G2. But Kansan played his role perfectly as the Echo. Didn't get involved in all of the fighting, had the yokai while prepped, and finds a way to win the round for Wildcard. And they need more defensive rounds here to the North American team. Kitchen we go for the 5th round. They are holding on.
Now back-to-back rounds as well, where the opening kill has not been converted. A massive strength of G2. But it goes astray there, back in round number 4. Even scoreline now. Wildcard to bring the pulse into play. Looking for more potential playmaking opportunities with the Nitro cells, but Dash elsewhere gets the first.
So, Wildcard take an early player advantage in the round. They'll now sit the rest of this 5th round out on the sidelines watching drones. Starting to get a little bit on top in the opening kill department is Wildcard on Cafe. something they really faltered with back on Labs. Doing their best to make a contest of this series. Smoking gets involved as well. A tournament his caliber now deserves a strong main stage performance. Despite being in the inferior
Guten Morgen.
kill.
Hello. How are you doing?
Head pat.
Baby Shark will retain position. Minute 30.
Doki can't win the swing battle. Stomped and moved at the same moment, but shot down by Baby Shark. Wildcard have taken the lead here on Cafe. Despite all the momentum of G2 from map 1 to start map 2, Wildcard starting to fight back.
G2, timeout.
I need to make 3 here. Like, I think like we can just like it's quite execute, cook them, use the Hibana to open the walls. Okay, they're not bringing gates, so like let's play more together to take the skills. Okay, like let's not try to rush. Let's step by step. Okay, Doki, like maybe like Blazo Doki can pick the capital. Like so if they hold picks, like we kill this guy. Okay, so like let's like play more, communicate like which one we're gonna kill, and like and for open the walls. Okay, guys, let's play slow, open the walls. Kill Pixel, if you kill Pixel, can also kill the base. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. Put our heads back to the game. Okay, guys. Let's go.
Well, 3 of the last 4 rounds go the way of Wildcard has given them the slight edge in momentum. For G2, back to top 4. Cocktail. All the crucial rounds. Not a lot of love for Wildcard in the crowd and even maybe for their fans, but you have to give them the love for the testament of their ability to not go down without a fight. They looked a little down and out after that opening map, their opening map. Now on G2's, Wildcard still giving a fighter's chance. Bard Cocktail. Wildcard seeking a 4th defensive round to give them a buffer against G2 into the second half.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
So the mirror in play for this final round of the half. Should bolster power positions, especially through washrooms, backstore, etc. Make the round side hit really difficult for G2. We did see, though, G2 a willingness to fight for map control. What the hell is that?
Baby Shark lighting up the arena with that opening kill onto Blaz. He's now 10 and 3. Dominating for Wildcard here on Cafe. Another opening kill goes the way of the North American team.
And with that, he doubles his kill count from Nighthaven Labs already.
Confidence brewing. Wildcard posturing. And G2.
Secure the bombs.
Momentum game for their opposition. They need to try and fight back now to close out the half. Down the playoff once again. The last 2 rounds, Wildcard has found the early
Full fortified!
I'm reloading.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion.
Reloading.
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Throwing proximity alarm.
Big kill from that second pole position. Captures out Stolpen. Wildcard. 2 players up. And Alabama turns up the will. Straight over the balcony. Pushed up close by Bay. He shuts down.
Changing mag.
The self-labeled goat.
operator
Bro,
remaining.
and why would we just sit there?
that particular result. But they made it competitive. I cannot believe we're in this position.
Why did we break the hatch?
Where's that G2 noise? They need it right now. Down 2 to 4. Wildcard seeking that third map.
Well, the crowd comes alive as the bands get played out here for the second half. The Monty and the Castle unavailable. This is so popular on this map when it is.
Why did you try to?
Mission failure.
Those crossfire positions, the follow-up, the Ying and the Asami as well.
Massive second half now on the way. G2 go defense. Will that be their solace? Will that be their safe haven to close this map out and get a round string of wins? Wildcard. Or can they come in and steal the thunder in the 7th round, go 5-2 up and put G2 to the sword? You win this series, you move forward to Saturday. You lose, your time is done. And for G2, that third map, they certainly don't want to test fate.
Bomb located by attacker.
Can Wildcard hold their nerve then in this second half? Looking across at that composition, and it's significant change-ups here for round number 7. A lot of the game plan here likely to be centered around that blitz as Dash will look to gain space. I love the inclusion of Thinker as well to try and up the tempo in this round. Do Wildcard try to bring that explosive nature in this opening round just to try and maybe catch G2 off?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point. How is Wildcard going to want to play this? We know that G2's style at times will be that switch up in tempo. They'll play the slower style, and then at times, and we saw it in the first couple of rounds of Cafe, they do like to play aggressive and fast. And go for those pre-2-minute executes. Right now controlled though by Wildcard.
Why would we ban Ash?
Reading Fireplace.
Just because he got a 3K. 3 piece.
Bay has been a little bit
Protect the bombs. Found a bomb. 10 seconds remaining. Down to 5 seconds. Top 4 is locating the bomb.
Positions, flooding the site, and G2 succumbing to the pressure.
We haven't heard anything from him. Wildcard all over the G2 right now. Controlling things. They set the tempo in that round, probably better than any round they have done so in the opening match. That they have the right pinpoint locations to hit, and as a team, very coordinated and in sync, found success.
I don't know if it's slow-mo or if they just actually...
This map, teetering.
I somehow didn't hit him. Bro.
All friendlies were eliminated.
I missed all my shots on him, and then our teammate just lets him walk in the side.
The Zonos for the sense drop as well. On that freezer side here.
Bro, if we're gonna ban, can we please?
It's just all wildcard to watch right now. G2 are reactive. They're playing into what wildcard is now doing. And nature of being now 5-2 down. But G2 need to try and flip that mentality, get on the front foot, try and deny some of these entry positions, go for these early contact fights. And if they can find a kill onto Baby Shark nice and early, well, that would go a long way. He has been incredible on Cafe, and why not keep on going? Another opening kill from Baby Shark. Information, though, from Alamau. But is there anyone that can play off this intel? Oh, misses the shot. Oh, Blaz, you gotta win this one, and he cannot. The Shark is swimming right to
Dude.
G2, and he is hungry.
Somehow didn't go. I don't know why I gave it. You could have run Dokkaebi and they could have gotten.
And with that, the VIP side of the map entirely unlocked for Wildcard to exploit. It's up to the defense.
Angels was a good band. Aston was not a good
Risk
band.
now for the remainder of this round. Otherwise, they will be overwhelmed.
And it's up to Wildcard to not rush this. You've got 2 players up. You can overload.
Protect the bombs.
Now. The numbers advantage is yours. You've still got the IOU from the
reload.
Surias in place.
Bullseye, got us a drone.
Device deployed. Deploying lethal wire.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds. You must protect the bombs from being defused by Op 4.
Shot is right head on. He's out.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do.
Ah, we're just playing sled.
Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it. Diffuser located. Protect the bombs. Disable the diffuser.
Why is Rooney out of sight?
Mission successful.
So we return to the top floor. Successful for Wildcard last time out. Aided by a Baby Shark entry, which has been a trend throughout this match. He's had 4 successful entries. The last round, no exception.
I wanna
But of course,
play.
it's
I
by
wanna
G2.
play.
Wildcard struggling to convert.
This is where Wildcard can't get shaky after a round that they know they probably should have won. Got to stay locked in. Cannot mentally switch off. Cannot have that fear and that doubt in mind as to what may happen if they were to lose from a 5-2 advantage. Stay focused on the task at hand. They've been playing so incredibly well. They took a clutch from Doki. But it might be a clutch that has activated G2. Spiker down early. And outside now, Loira, can he find his way back in? Puts good pressure onto Dash. Wants to try and get back in towards Pillar. Expecting reinforcements, though. And will they make their way in enough time to get this kill onto Loira? It needs to be clean. Indeed, it will be. If Loira had got a second there, boy, that would have changed the complexion of this round. But at the very least, while losing Spiker, they do get rid of Loira. The Soul's now off the board.
certainly not the worst trade for the side of the attack. By losing the solo, G2 may find it a little bit more tricky to read this push, identify information, open up potentially playmaking opportunities, especially from below, but denying that plant. Wildcard posturing maybe for some kind of cocktail clear currently. They do have the buck to enable that from below.
And with that kill onto Loira, there's no one second floor. 4-stack for G2, top floor defending bar cocktail. That means for Wildcard off the back of the buck and the Deimos, they can create pressure from below. And they've got a lot of time to do so with Dash on that split. On that top floor, will be still viable behind that field. With Dash down that stairs, Baby Shark will follow suit. Jump back on the Doki.
10 seconds before insertion.
Doki falls back after making contact with Dash. He'll relay that to the rest of the
Insertion in 5 seconds.
Triple stack push through Conrad and through Cigar Shot.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Wildcard now up against it.
On your feet.
Stomping in a flank position, they had all the pieces in the right positions to deal with exactly what Wildcard wanted to try and execute. Has seen that
G2 are making their march to try and take this second map and close out this series.
Morgan cam played.
Op 4 last operator standing.
The blitz.
Op 4 neutralized. Successful.
Oh, now we want to start trying.
Wildcard's buffer has started to run out. They're more deployed. Running out of opportunities, running out of time. Changing back. Certainly it feels like their momentum has now been quelled. In fact, so much so, switched sides to G2. They have the momentum right now. They look stronger and more proactive on the defense. As you said, getting Dash involved on the blitz and having him be the lead frontman needs to be part of their identity in this 10th round.
G2 though eagerly contesting, and it's Doki again on the front line with here to drop red. Goes for a peek. Very aggressive.
A little off angle here from Doki. And goes even more aggressive to Bay, who was not ready for that swing. He wanted to play utility. Doki wanted to play a gunfight and he wins it. Another opening kill for G2. And there goes the Shark. Landed on the beach. Stomping low inside a freezer but stays alive. Maintaining a strong advantage now for G2. Kansan trying to eliminate Stompin. But even on 1 HP, this man is so deadly. Dash though, timely swing. The flash connects. He gets the kill and the clear. One more.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Advise your drone has located a bomb. way to its location and defuse it.
Has now strung together 3 consecutive rounds.
As this one continues, the read from G2 continues
Loading
to
mag.
get better and better. Feels like Wildcard are testing the waters with a couple of different ideas over the last few rounds. But those win conditions are never coming into fruition. G2 are doing a great job of testing the last portion of the map.
Swapping mags!
In particular, we were in the last round, took a good backtrack and was hoping to get that excellent opening kill to actually pay off guard as well. G2 are the ones commanding this match.
August online! And the beauty of the 11th round with the scores tied 5-5, it becomes not just skills inside
Cam ready.
the test of the mind outside of it. Mentally, the wild card. You don't have that first match to fall back on. They know full well. They're 2 rounds away.
August deployed.
G2. You know they're up here. They have that safety blanket of a map that
Here we go. August position.
Reload! Along with it. Wildcard have allowed G2 to swing off 3 rounds. They must put an end to that now. Working very deep inside of Bakery. And that control finally from Wildcard, but that double stack here could be critical. Holding this defense together for G2 and counter the likely sense drop freezer that we typically see on this side. Well, Alamau has slipped out of VIP. He goes over to more fast.
Loading bag!
Still a lot of time for Wildcard to get to work with this skeleton field Kansas.
15 seconds left.
As of right now for G2, no one
Op 4 last operator standing. 5 seconds. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
No more in pocket for Moira. That hatch will be open soon for Wildcard.
And that lays down the groundwork now for Wildcard. The round now hinges on their ability to drop sight and work that default plan position.
I haven't found a pick. As you said, it hinges on a complex play. They need pressure bomb white to swing VIP if they are indeed going for that freezer drop. And Alamau has snuck back into VIP. Baby Shark trying to hold. If Moira opts to push out, Baby Shark is then ready. 30 seconds in this round, still 5v5 in the crucial 11th round. Who can get that map point? Dash though into freezer, able to survive the majority of that nitrocell, then flips on over into sight through the gas phase, finds a safe position, and it's a double kill from Wildcard to set the tone. Dash will get this plan down successfully, but at what cost? He will lose his life, and now G2 starting to retake advantages within this round. They've got the numbers until Kansan gets a crucial double. Stompin' and Doki again, it feels like it's always them.
Kansan with top floor control, second floor control, key position to maintain.
Doki, Stompin playing together. Doki will be entrusted to hold the vert while Stompin will stick the kit. And the young king cannot survive the whole way. Now leaves Doki in the 1v1. The down onto Kansan is successful. It means that for Baby Shark, he needs to try and play this out, but he's still alive.
We need to locate a bomb.
Down. Doki's gonna go for the stick, and the shark comes back to back him from behind.
I threw my hands up, I thought it was over. Baby Shark able to keep himself up. Map point, Wildcard.
By the skin of their teeth, the North American roster will book overtime.
Drone has located a bomb.
But now a map point opportunity to see if they can send us to the third and decisive map.
10 seconds to go.
The final series of today's action.
5 seconds to insertion.
Pressure on the G2.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Putting in my hours at the range.
Keep working through it. Karma's effects won't last forever. Not a beat.
Just close it out here and now on Cafe on their map pick.
Michelle, have a down.
Started to make headways as well. There are upper avenues presenting for one.
4 last operator standing.
Reloading!
Particular side. And did so pretty comfortably. Yeah, 3 players up. They had a really good lead. Wild card fighting for it. He has already got aggressive into the shot. That's an early fight.
Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
In play. Remember, it's a site in which it does play with a slower tempo. Less about map control, more so about dealing with the obstacles on the site itself. We're lurking. White stairs now, no longer around reading and pillar. He's changed his position. Baby Shark, thinking about the lurk over towards New Belt. He wants to try to get a wide position to see whether or not Alamau. Oh, it's a run out, jump out, and it's a 1-for-1. Dash with a frag grenade kill onto Alamau as well. Advantage for Wildcard, and it's sick position too. Now, it's only down to Blaz. Started with 3, with 2 now still up. Baby Shark though puts an end to him, end to this map. Plenty of aces. Can they pull one out on Cafe to send us?
Did not see that one coming. G2 are so good on Cafe that Wildcard this afternoon proving that they are better.
An incredible performance from Wildcard. See Skyscraper be needed to see which of these two will rise above the tide and move on. And who will go home?
Yay. I was gonna play Ash.
They switched to T-Mobile to stay well connected here and there with non-stop calls, texts, and data between the U.S. and Mexico. Switch and get 4 Samsung Galaxy S25 phones on us with no trade-in needed and 4 lines for just $25 per line.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Good morning, Louise.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Swapping!
Y'all keep bringing them savings down, you hear?
Reload.
You know how important a garage or a shop is. It's where good things are built and broken things get fixed. I started running my own work for industry. It wasn't working for my buddies in the trade. These guys deserve a brand that actually stands behind them and listens to their needs. We're a little
I'm reloading!
You located a bomb.
Flashbang.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Activating override.
Friendly last
I
operator
hear the
standing.
fucking Goyo.
The diffuser has been recovered.
Never-ending possible. Still first.
Online and active.
Try it all while you still can. Starting at $13.99.
Diffuser was disabled. Mission failed.
Why Goyo not? Bro, it's been mute. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I just joined by myself.
We need to locate a bomb.
You gonna send me an invite to your friends chat so I can join? I said you were in your friends party. I didn't know if I was allowed to join it, so I didn't join it. Yeah. Fuck it. I deal with people rage baiting all the time. So I should... Oh.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Like, when are you gonna get a PS5?
To locate and defuse a bomb.
Oh. Some more waiting? So, did your Throne ever download for your PC? Was it able to run it?
Panel deployed.
You have located a bomb.
Job ready.
Yeah.
Diffuser is active.
The new server? Oh, fuck. That one's online. That one is online. The new one? The new server is online. Yeah, it's mostly PvE.
Mission successful. Bomb defused.
That's the sad truth. Like, I like it and all, but it's like bad PvE to it. It is, but like it's like most of the maps are just recycled and reused. Same thing like with the cosmetic skins. It's just all reused. They added the recent update that they had, which was for beginning of season 5 or season 4. They added to where you can do the co-op bosses. It's a test, so it's like a beta, by yourself offline. So you can still level up. Only thing you won't be able to complete are like weekly missions and get cosmetics. But it makes it good for like testing your build against the co-op bosses.
We need to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb.
And on top of that, it's like,
10 seconds before insertion.
finding matches like at your
5 seconds before
level, because you would be able to do like the lower tiers. It would be so the minimal requirement is at least 5 people, and even that sometimes could just waiting takes a while.
Something's in the way.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. Recovered. Diffuser is active, protected at all costs. Op 4 last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
I think you only missed like what, few small updates for Throne. Yeah. Like, even though I participated in one of the Ascension bosses, because I didn't get it that first time, they gave it to me yesterday. The Cordy branches, 8, and then they also are gonna be giving players who accidentally, like, because they now had to where you can heroic sync your weapon and gear.
Double hard bridge ban from Wildcard. They'll be aiming to make these attacks from G2 as tedious and as slow as possible. G2 on the flip side trying to alleviate a little bit of that pressure. They take out the Kaid and the Clash in response.
Oh, and on top of that was something, I guess, something happened with the auction house, so all the servers were down, so it was maintenance unexpected, and then they gave us like 900. No, they did fix it. They literally fixed it when it just randomly.
New camera feed up and running.
We're gonna set up and ready to blow.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds and counting.
Reloading.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Explosive ordnance.
Wall reinforced!
Reloading! Wait, got us a drone! Changing mag. Swapping mags!
And despite a strong showing from G, nothing.
G2 getting drawn into the road late. Absolute opportunity to maybe be a little more direct on objective and start seeing.
One friendly remaining.
Again at this event, G2 have an incredibly low percentage pressure. As you can see, I feel like those rounders on the opposite side of the map. Repositioning the Razzle, did not force the fight drum side. Hands and tries for that reposition.
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need to destroy it. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
As expected, Wildcard head us to karaoke for the follow-up. The second round of this half. And some key defensive operators to try and maintain control of this objective. I look across at the mirror specifically. Great operator in establishing strongholds. And then you look at the Goyo as well, Baby Shark, and his ability to stall out space and make this push really tedious for the attack, who already again too hard reach down into Skyscraper. You see it time and time again that even just fighting your way into the objective and maintaining good pressure on the clock is incredibly difficult.
Horizontal across right now for G2. Double drone through Dragon. Putting a lot of pressure directly. Throwing themselves nicely and taking a deep position through Dragon. Now want to get control towards Mezzanine. Is being defended.
by Bay. Spiker in a good position as well to help him out if the push does come through from that direction.
Yep.
Now the smoke and the Candelas being lined up, thrown by Loira, and he makes the push straight deep into.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected. Seconds remaining.
Reloading!
5 seconds and counting.
Alright, got a drone!
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs. Be advised, Op 4 has located the bomb.
SWE in position.
Gotten their love from the crowd. I think one can't be too dismayed. They were under a lot of pressure in that round. It seemed like they were conceding pretty good space. The push from Lawyer was amazing.
One friendly operator remaining. Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Holding the window towards Shrine, but no one came his direction, so he'll fall back over towards the field. Should play out a rather similar round. Tertiary barbecue kitchen. You want to defend up above. So pressure earlier towards makeup. Keisha from G2. Spike will be inside of Keisha. Maybe Sharp in T room. Dash as well. With Baylor towards Drummond. 4 top level players for Wildcard. Only Kansan will play kitchen. Will play site.
Questions to be posed though over towards Drum. As Bay under assault from drones and the utility now to follow. Stomping, looking to try and clear this castle barricade with frag grenade. Lawyer with follow-up, Candela in hand.
It seems like they're getting ready for an execute over towards this drum position. Maybe even Keisha. Bay sensing that the pressure is mounting in front of him. Kansan though now down below on the Solus. Holding the vert angle to try and deny the push through the doorway and rotate now from G2.
Giving up on that drum side, Lawyer rotate. Looking to pivot. G2 eager for this T-room control.
Vlad still on the rappel outside of karaoke. Doki
Bless you.
opening pick onto Dash. The castle will go down. Good position over towards top flag stairs now established for Doki. Spiker in a tough spot. Good click from Loira. And then Doki gets rid of Baby Shark as well. Wildcard are now under that pressure that has been building.
Are you guys even on days?
Secure the bombs. located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire! Wall secured!
One friendly remaining. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Needed. First pick for Baby Shark, able to fight ahead of the smoke. Really well played. Laz now under a lot of pressure.